My internship at Centennial gave me my first break in children's television. So my name is Martha Sepulveda, and my job title is creative producer. I attended the Children's Entertainment Program in 2010. My Centennial internship was at Sinking Ship Entertainment, and I was working for in a TVO show called Giver. That was my first, TV show that I worked on. As part of that internship, I helped in the research for the pre-production, and while on set, it was pretty much anything and everything that came, helping with the sets or helping with craft or wrangling the children or even painting. We did everything on that set. Everybody actually really worked really hard on that set. We were all doing everything that needed to get done. I found the Children's Entertainment Program through a Google search. I was looking to improve my writing skills and also to learn about the industry and meet new people that had the same interests as me. As I was looking for a children's media program, I found different ones around the world, but I found that the only one in North America was at Centennial College. Well, I've always wanted to do TV for children. It's been my dream since I was a teenager. I used to volunteer with kids in Colombia, and I just knew that media was such a good way of communicating with them, and I really wanted to send positive messages to them. Having a network, it's extremely important if you want to work in television, because that's how you get other jobs. That's how you connect with other people that have the same interests as you. Centennial helped me to broaden my network, especially with the guests that came to our classes. That's how I met my boss. I met him through one of our classes, and I keep still in touch with most of the guests that came to our classes. I still talk to them, and I still, message them. We go for coffee at times. Yeah, it's and again, this is how you find jobs. This is how you're always current with what's happening, what people are doing. So yeah, I do believe that networking is crucial in this industry. So one of the people that I remember the most from the speakers that came to one of our classes was David Kleeman. He is a very important figure in the children's media industry in the world, and he showed us the different clips from different shows around the world, and that was amazing. That opened my eyes to everything else that I've never seen before. I saw shows from Norway and from Sweden and from Africa. That if I wouldn't have been there at that time, I wouldn't have seen those. And those were really informative. They were really informative clips. I felt really confident when I started my internship, because I felt like I had all the tools that I needed to make it. Also, not only from what I learned from Centennial, but also from my previous experiences. But it really helped me to be confident. I was really excited. Yes, I was nervous, but really excited. I have a BFA in animation from the Savannah College of Art and Design. After that, I worked in New York in different companies, and then I came to Canada, and I worked in a movie called Romeo and Juliet for a studio called Stars Animation. So two of the things that I remember the most from my studies at Centennial was learning everything about the Canadian tax credits and also all the different markets. And then when I got to work in the industry, I could see how people were referring to those things, and it just made me feel more confident. I'm like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know about the tax credits and I know about the markets. So yeah, I think that really helped me feel more confident. Well, I think that every creative producer has a different experience. My experience, for example, in pre-production or before we're shooting, is mostly research. I do a lot of research I do a lot of pitching ideas to the director. So I go find all these places and information and people that we can work with and kids and parents. And then I go and pitch it to the director. I pitch my ideas and the things that I found to him. He approves them, and from then on, it's like my baby. I have to make it happen. I have to book people, schedule, and everything. Every little detail, it's basically in my hands. I have to find the props, everything, every single detail, food, transportation, everything is basically what I have to find. And then on set, it's the same thing. I come in first person on set, last person to leave. Like the schedule is mine. Like I have to make sure that we're on schedule. I have worked in different shows for children, but my first job in children's media was actually in New York. I did a DVD for babies called EBBs, which was really cute. Then when I came to Canada, I started at Giver. I worked in Giver. I did the whole season for Giver. Which is a show where you build playgrounds across Ontario. So that's what we did. And then my second show was in Canada was Role Play, which was in studio, so that was easier. Though for that season, we decided to do live concerts. And we filmed these live concerts with like hundreds of people. So that was also really fun. The show that I love the most, and we're just launching next week, it's This Is Scarlett and Isaiah, which is the third season of This Is. It was before This Is Daniel Cook and This Is Emily Young, and now we have two new kids. This is Isaiah and Scarlett, so that's my baby. It feels amazing. It feels amazing. I've worked to be to be where I am. I've been working for it for like 13 years. So to be here, to be where I am today, feels awesome. It feels really good. I probably wouldn't be where I am without Centennial College, no. I met a lot of industry people through the course, and I think I wouldn't have met them otherwise, or it would have been harder for me to meet them if I wouldn't have been at Centennial.